Hey guys, G.I. Joe here, and I just thought I'd come to you and talk to you a little bit about some customizations for the industrial complexes. As you all know, you get these nice molds with the out-of-box for every game, and I like the molds, they're good. And I needed more of them, of course, because if you're dealing with global 1940, by the time you factor in all the minor and major industrial complexes, you're dealing with quite a bit. I tried to go on historical board gaming to get some more, and as you're probably aware, they're kind of hard to get. They're always out of stock, and I've been watching these for a while and unable to get them. So I was talking to a friend at work about it, and they mentioned having a 3D printer. So I asked if they would be able to do a mock-up of this on the 3D printer, and they said yes. And so this is what we have right here. It's the exact same size, as you can see. It is a little different in that the material was kind of ribbed on the side slightly. So it kind of gives that little, I don't know if you can see that, kind of like a metal ribbing on the side, even though it's plastic. So I kind of like that. It makes it look maybe more authentic, like a metal building. But anyways, I had 6 of those made up to kind of complete the set that I needed for the miners to go along with the rest of my gray. And I didn't like the color, so I'll probably paint these, you know, the same color as this, of course, and because I don't like the blue. But nevertheless, very pleased with the work. So I was so excited that I asked if they could make one larger for my major industrial complexes, and this is what they gave me. As you can see, it's considerably larger, and I liked it. I liked it a lot, in fact. It has that ribbing on the side, so it kind of looks a little more authentic. And they were going to print up 20 of them for me, but I said, you know, let me take it back home and put it on the board and just make sure it's going to be what I want as far as the size. So as you can imagine, when I took it home and brought it, try to put it on England there, as you can see, it's going to take up a lot of real estate. And with all the pieces that have to go on England there, I figured, you know, that might not be the best thing, because as you can tell, things get kind of crowded around in here. So I went back and said, no, let's not do them this big. Are you able to make it any smaller, something in between? And they said yes. And then this is what they gave me. A little bit in between. It still has the ribbing. And I asked if they could engrave a 10 on the side, and of course they did. It's on both sides, as you can see. I need to clean that up a little bit, but I was very, very pleased. So as you can see, those easily fit within the countries that need the industrial complex, or the major industrial complexes. So even England up here. And with the 10 engraved on there, it sticks out easily. And then that shows a big difference between the minor industrial complexes and the major. So your eye is drawn to the difference there pretty quickly, which is what I wanted. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the blue, so I'm probably going to paint them a really dark gray to go along with the miners, or maybe even black. I'm considering black. But anyways, you might want to consider that if you're having problems with industrial complexes. I know that Young Grasshopper over at the Cliffside Bunker did a video on customizations and talked about industrial complexes, and he had some different houses and such, and some really cool things that he pulled from other games. And I know Sired Blood has a few things, and I really like them, but I didn't have some of the games that they were talking about. I didn't want to go and purchase those games, so I kind of lucked across knowing somebody with a 3D printer, so this is what I got. I'm very, very pleased. These are the ones that are left over, by the way, that are left to purchase if you want. Not you, but during the game, if a country wants to purchase them. And of course, 3 of these will become the United States as soon as they transfer from into a wartime power, and their minor industrial complexes will become major. But nonetheless, I just thought I'd give you guys a viewing of what we have here, of course, on this beautiful map file here that was provided by Young Grasshopper and Intrepid. So shout out to you, Young Grasshopper. Thanks for all your hard work and contribution to the community. I really appreciate it. And anyway, hope you enjoy, and hope that gives you an idea on what you can maybe do. I do know that there's a website, which I'll post down in the description below, that you can purchase some customized units, Tiger tanks and airplanes, and I believe they even have some industrial complexes on there with the numbers engraved on the side. So I haven't purchased any myself, but I'll go ahead and link that in the description in case you wanted something like this and don't have access to a 3D printer. So hope you enjoy, and we'll see you next time.